Oregon is statistically, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, one of the hungriest states in the country, which is something that people refuse to believe. It's kind of a hidden in plain sight issue, because people think they've heard all about it. And at one point, even my own newspaper assigned 2 reporters to try and break this down and argue that the Department of Agriculture must have it wrong. Hunger is something which is expressed numerically, but it always shows up in terms of people. The numbers may be what's striking, but the numbers aren't going to be what's going to touch people. But examples can change people. So I've discovered that when you go to a food pantry and you write about a mother who is collecting something to have a Thanksgiving dinner for her kids, people will call in and say, well, she could come to Thanksgiving at my house. While this is a personal story, this is also very much a political story, because as vital as individual efforts and as food bank efforts are, the changing a comma in the food stamp title of the Farm Bill probably has more effect than any of them. There was a governor of Oregon who responded to these stories by making this a theme of his administration, and we did a number of extraordinary things during the time he was governor. And an important part of this is connecting it to other things. We spend trillions of dollars on education, we spend trillions of dollars on health care, and a lot of that money is wasted and undercut because of hunger. Go out and find people. People will explain how hard it is to get to the end of a month and why they're showing up in a food pantry on the 23rd because their food stamps have run out. And people's stories are always extraordinary. You can't imagine what people are going to tell you, no matter how well you think you know the subject.